Welcome to the Toasted or Roasted podcast. We're toasted, we're roasted. Let's get into this shit.
Hey, what's up, boys?
What's up?
Not much, homie.
Not much, dog.
Not a whole lot. I slept till 6 p.m. today.
Dealing with the women in my family. My mom and my sister's car both crapped themselves in the last 24 hours, dog.
But
Damn.
Like, ridiculous.
Talk up, you dumbass.
Ridiculous.
There you go. We were trying to not, say that on camera or on recording, but
Why? What's wrong with you? Talking
There's not nothing wrong with it, but we weren't trying to embarrass you because you saw.
I'm not embarrassed. It's just
Fact.
it's not pertinent to the discussion.
Yeah.
I got a real conversation topic, dog.
Oh, two guys.
excuse me.
Want to go? Well, if yours is a real conversation topic, let's save it for a little bit in
All right,
after
right.
the beginning. So I got a question for all of y'all:
Yeah.
frogs or toads? Which one's better
All right. As a pet, as a dish, like
in general?
in general.
In general, frogs versus toads.
Do you even know what a toad looks like? We call them all frogs. There's a reason
No,
we call them all
dude. Frogs. First of all, one thing: frogs wet, toads not wet. That's one easy distinction. Other distinction: toads tend to be bigger than frogs. Frogs live in tropical areas typically, but you can't have like the frogs we have around here.
Dog,
Little
you seen
tree
a
frogs.
bullfrog though?
Yeah.
Like them ones that get in the sewer drain?
Bullfrog a toad though.
Technically.
Yeah.
It's just called.
But it's called a frog.
That's what I was just saying to him, dog. Like, we call them all frogs for a reason. Like,
No, but there is a difference between a toad and a frog.
all right, is it an amphibian or a reptile, though?
A toad? A
Either-
toad is a reptile. Frog, amphibian.
Then amphibians are superior.
What you talking about? Nah.
Uh-huh.
Nah, man.
It's the Mercedes-Benz of
Explain.
reptiles.
Explain. Alright, so what's your take on it? Frogs or toads?
I'm going to say frogs because at the end of the day, we call them all frogs. You've never seen a toad and been like, that right there is specifically a toad. It scared you because it jumped out of nowhere. You thought it was a little pebble at first, and you're like, "Damn, frogs!" So that's why, because like frogs, they are the market and the product. Like it's like how we call all adhesive strips Band-Aids. We call them all frogs. But like talking psychedelics, then it's like the toad. Like, but
That's what I'm saying, bro. Frogs, toads, they got some deep discussion topics, you feel me?
I love
dog?
that subtle jab at Jeremiah with the Band-Aid thing.
It's always something.
I'm gonna be real true. I'm gonna have to go with toad. Because frogs, they be sneaky. They be poisonous and you don't even know. Toads, they look like they could beat a frog ass.
Facts, bro.
So it's like the difference between a barbarian and a rogue.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, really, barbarian is just. It's just a slur.
Kinda.
Barbarian is a slur. The origin of the word barbarian is a slur. It's no different than calling somebody a gypsy.
I don't know. I was thinking like D&D classes.
I'm sorry, your society's built on slurs.
Nick.
Bro, I'm just gonna say frog just because I don't really have anything. Like, I don't know. Frogs are cooler, dog. I like a tree frog. It makes me happy when I see a tree frog.
Facts. I will
They
say,
be chilling on my.
I swear to God, that I had a fucking tree frog that stayed out my house for about 5 days one time. I was about to name it.
hell yeah. I will say, on the happiness factor, frog definitely take the cake. However, if I was talking about cool factor, I'd probably have to go with toad because they can be kind of spiny, also tough and big. So I've seen some toads get the size of a damn football, bruh. You telling me if you see that bitch pop out the damn sewer drain, bro, you ain't gonna square up with that bitch?
No.
I ain't never seen a frog that big.
I'm not. You ain't been to like the natural science museums where they have them out on display? Like the whole.
I ain't never seen a frog that big though.
Wow.
I'm saying I've seen them toads get huge. They literally like the size of a football, but they look like a basketball.
Not only, but toads, since they live in a climate where it can get both extremely hot and extremely cold, they have the ability to freeze themselves entirely and stop their hearts throughout the winter so that they can preserve their body for when spring comes and they thaw out and it's like they were never dead.
Same.
They literally could just
Stop. Maybe you hibernate.
Just my heart.
We're just dead inside.
Just my heart. It's all ice, bitch.
How you about to tell me a toad can turn itself into a frozen treat?
They can though. They really can.
100%.
Bro, I'm about to go out in the wilderness with a stick.
Not only
Get
toads,
popsicle.
but a lot of insects can too.
Yeah.
Like it's like real.
It's an evolutionary trait that allows them to survive in like a forested area, but not like tropical, more temperate and coniferous.
Nice. So do,
Like the ones around here can do it.
Yeah.
so do y'all prefer your popsicles natural or processed?
In what regards are you talking
Like
about?
you take a toad and you run through a processor, dog, and it becomes like jelly. You
Yeah,
like it,
that's
would you,
toad.
or would you prefer like a whole toadsicle?
So
Yeah.
here, I'll give you the perfect example of what you're going against. You're either gonna lick it until you get warts on your tongue, or you're gonna eat it and you're
That's
gonna
a
eat
myth.
toad meat.
Yeah,
Never
Yeah,
had
that's
toad meat.
that's what green apple popsicles are.
dumbass.
Never had toad
No, I've never had toad meat. No.
meat. Bruh, a lot of the Asian buffets I go to have frog legs.
I mean frog legs, but yeah, frog legs is not toad meat, homie.
Okay.
Yes, it is. It's literally the same thing.
You think they out there like
The only difference.
farming them?
The only difference is one of them can survive in water and the other one cannot.
But
And I think it would change the way their muscle structure is.
I think scientifically, once like even if a frog, like they're called toads because of how big they get sometimes. Like, in all seriousness, like like a bullfrog. Like, honestly, because it gets so big, I think it does get labeled as a toad. Like, that's one of the features of being a toad. Is like
Size.
Enormous size, yeah.
Toads are swole frogs.
basically
Thick.
I like them thick.
it's like a
They're the
pig versus
muscle
a hog.
cows of. They're the muscle cows of the reptile kingdom.
They've had
Yeah,
their
bro.
protein powder.
Yeah.
So
But they also like fuck each other till they drown.
Yeah.
Which is pretty epic.
Also,
facts.
Hardcore
if
scenes.
one of them is like by itself for an extended period of time, it can change its sex and impregnate itself.
Frogs have that. And
Why the fuck do
That's-
you know so much about frogs?
That's,
I don't know. I didn't know we
most-
had fucking Bill Nye on the podcast.
no, you're thinking of Ranger Rick.
Start talking about animals.
But that's most
like
reptiles,
National
though.
Geographic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like frogs specifically, or toads specifically,
more easily than
Yeah.
other species.
like most like lizards and snakes and shit will do that.
So one fact you should take away from Jurassic Park. That's it. Don't look at the rest of the movie.
Y'all better watch out. Y'all gonna make a T-Rex. You gonna fuck up me, gonna fuck itself and have your own T-Rex, bro. Y'all gonna fuck up. Y'all better stop doing that shit, bro.
Dog, you know a starfish can do that shit. Like where
Yes.
if it loses a limb, it can just make another starfish.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Now imagine if fucking a T-Rex had that shit, bro. Just detach its tail and grow a whole new T-Rex.
You talking like a Hydra T-Rex, homie?
Yeah,
Hell no.
Alright.
Since we're talking about frogs, I'm pretty sure some of them can be in the mountains, which brings us to what we were talking about last podcast. We had some mountain stories, huh?
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog.
You should end it. You should end the stories.
All right, yeah.
Just because we I know yours is. It's very fun.
Yeah, man. I'll say mine for the last because it's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie.
Do you stranded on the mountain?
We'll get there.
Yeah.
So I think it was Nick who wanted to tell a mountain story. So I'll let him.
No, I just had like a short. I was just saying I got lost in the mountains. It was on a trail, so I guess we weren't lost. But the thing is, we kind of got off the trail and ended up like in the backwoods. And I guess it wasn't. It couldn't be that far from civilization because we kept going and there was a stream and some guy was in there fishing. But
Oh yeah, dude. The first thing you should do anytime you're like stranded somewhere, look for water. There's always life around water.
Yeah, dog. He saw that on on Bear Grylls.
You damn right, homie, and I'm gonna survive because of it.
and you're gonna find a canoe, incidentally.
Bruh, if you got a pee fetish, just do it.
Huh?
I like how that's what he takes away from Bear Grylls. It's just like, oh yeah, he likes drinking his piss, so you must have a pee fetish.
Yeah.
No, homie.
That's just how it works.
I don't think so.
A lot of people, when they think of Man vs. Wild / Survivor, man, they think of Bear Grylls drinking his piss.
Yeah.
So,
That's
All
fair.
right, I'll give you that. I can't.
Dog.
but anyway, no, I didn't really have a whole long story. We just got lost for a little bit, and then I finally found the road. And, well, I still didn't know where the fuck I was. I mean, I'm not home, obviously. This is in Boone. But we made it. But it wasn't that interesting. We didn't do no survival shit. I didn't have to fucking strip naked and cuddle with my cousin or nothing.
Oh shit.
It sounded oddly specific.
Yeah, because I was with my cousin.
So that's why it was that specific, homie.
Yeah.
What about you, Mark?
What, do you have a piss fetish?
I totally peed on bitches before, but it's not something I like. I'm
Did they
aroused
ask
by
for it?
Yeah, but it's nothing important.
You gonna pass right over that like I got you.
And it was like a controlled setting. It was like in the shower, and it was like, oh, okay.
So when you say you peed on them, are they like you just standing there and they standing there, or they duck down to like get peed on?
The duck down.
Oh.
So you gave him a golden shower in the shower.
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't really count to me, because it's like there's no real cleanup or anything. It's just like I'm peeing.
Did she literally just be like, hey, can you pee on me?
It was like, yo, let's just do this, cause it was kind of like, why not? Especially in a situation like that, where it's like we in the shower. But we were also weird. Like, I couldn't sit on her lap while she was pooping.
Did you wipe her ass?
No, she was pretty good at that.
She had practice, dog.
Never left any bad taste behind.
Gotta get the moist towelettes, bro.
Never left no
Flushable
stray
wipes,
toilet paper or nothing?
No,
It was all clean?
she was a whole professional.
Oh, damn.
So what about you, homie?
You got any wild mountain / outdoor stories,
Well,
bro?
I'm trying to broaden it out because I feel like mountain may be a little bit too specific. Like wilderness, just in general. Out in the
Wilderness.
wild.
It's almost like I said outdoor stories.
Oh.
Them's fighting words.
Well,
I used to intentionally drive hours away to nature parks to spend the day at them without my cell phone. And I tell my family if they needed me to think about me. And
Facts.
Hey, if it's important, just telecommunicate.
basically, yeah. And they'd be like, what? And I'd be like, I got you. Cause yeah, like
Think about me, I'll feel something wrong in the force.
seriously, I would literally
Markel ass shit.
I would literally just go like roam around the parks, like so there's just so many. I've hit most of them in like a 2-3 hour radius, except for like going towards Henderson because I don't.
Henderson's gross.
Yeah, I don't go that way.
Dog, I want to go to Maine.
Oh, it's pretty lit out there, dog.
Yeah.
Maine is nice.
Man, it gets
Actually-
cold as fuck, though.
I actually was in my rig and fucking had the heat on all night without like my regenerator running, and I killed my battery.
Dumbass.
Both of my phones are dead. My truck won't crank. It's like 20 degrees outside, and I'm just like, this would be a sick way to die. Because I'm at an abandoned truck stop on like a back highway in Turner, Maine. But like luckily there's a hardware store within walking distance, and they came and just like charged two of my 5 batteries that were all dead because I was in a POS rig.
Damn.
Dog, I thought you could stop your heart and freeze.
Yeah, I can, but like
Why were you worried about dying, homie? Why
So
were
what are you worried about?
dying?
He was determining whether or not he needed to activate his powers.
exactly, and I prefer not to, dog, because like this
Take
shit.
a lot out of you.
Yeah, that shit's not like a damn button on a remote, man. That shit's like, it's like
Once he's
changing
in,
out.
he's in for 3 months.
It's like changing out the props on the stage play, bro. Like that shit takes work. And if I activate that shit, they can't just turn it off. It's like
Markel's
I'll
like-
just wait for a minute. Like
Imagine the Martellus is just doing some fucking like Naruto jutsu shit, just like
No, it's not that complicated, man. They lie to you.
I'm just like shut down.
Markel's like Shaggy from Scooby Doo.
Yeah, Markel just eats like this gigantic sandwich, and then he puts his hands together and goes.
He
That's
just
it.
radiates from him.
Those
Just
are weird.
leaves, and homie turns into a big ass Markel sickle.
Hey, man. Figure it out. But, I mean, I got a bunch of random stories about like I've gone for walks in the woods around here, like around the swamp over there on that side of the plane.
Mm-hmm.
Just like smoking blunts, watching the geese mate and shit. And like, you ever be outside and you just like, you feel that feeling where you're like, you feel like prey in that moment? No.
No, not really.
You gotta elaborate.
Oh, like
In a danger situation and you're praying for your life?
no, like you
or-
feel like prey and like something's watching you.
You are prey.
Oh, I was thinking like.
You ever just been chilling in the woods and you just
Yes,
got dumb
yes.
and comfortable for no reason? You're
Yeah.
just like, okay, it's time to go. I've had a couple of those while I was intoxicated. I was in Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts, so I've been on a bunch of camping trips to the mountains. And
Bruh,
Did you claim
we
you
used
were
to
at
camp
somewhere?
out. Weren't you on my Boy Scout tribe, Chris?
I think like for 2 days, and I was like, this shit's whack. I'm out ski wait. And I did.
Well, we went to fucking Car Lake, and nobody fucking believes me, but I swear to God this happened. It was not a dream. I woke up in the middle of the night, and there was a fucking bear outside the tent, and it was just walking around. And some bitch opened the tent and screamed a little bit, and the next day I kept trying to tell my dad about it, because he wouldn't wake up. I was scared as fuck. I'm like fucking 10 years old, just wrapped up in this blanket, like, please don't fucking eat me. My dad didn't believe me for shit. Like, nobody believed me. But I swear to God it happened. I'm not crazy.
I know I went to the same scout thing that Chris did, but like he said, he was only there for like 2 days. But I was like 5 years old. I was Cub Scouts, bro.
Yeah.
I made the cars that went down the thing.
Yeah, I did that too.
Yeah.
so I actually built one, but like the day we were supposed to do it, they wanted me to be up at like 7 in the morning. And my mom was like, yo, you want to go? And I was like, oh shit, I got a choice? Hell no. I done built the car, painted it and everything. And it was like, I didn't even go. But funny enough, my car actually won an award for like most unique decoration because I painted my car with crayon. I just crayoned the wood block. This shit was fire.
Like at 7 in the morning
according-
to put this box down a hill.
Basically, yeah.
Bro, get up at 7 in the morning to wait in line to put this box down a hill, and you ain't leaving until like 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Facts.
I was
Fucking
pissed.
stupid.
Facts. My
Apparently-
mom was like, you got the choice. I was like, oh.
Yeah. According to my dad, my little box car went like it won all the shit and went to district or whatever, and we just never heard back. Nothing. They were like, okay, you win. We keep your car.
Thanks.
It's like that forged in fire
Bruh.
bullshit, homie.
Yo, I just want to take a moment to shout out Troop 14.
Not anymore, they don't exist.
Real boys, gang gang.
Boy Scouts of America is shut down, homie.
Brad, that's like, it's like shutting down a league. Like, just because the game's not going on, you're still a player, bro. Like,
Boy Scouts of America was a specific group.
Yeah.
It wasn't all of Boy Scouts.
like y'all really want to talk about some shit, dog. Let's talk about the $1 billion a year that Girl Scouts makes hustling free labor.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
$1 billion a year.
But are you gonna not buy Girl Scout cookies, dog?
Yeah, I haven't bought any a grip
Why?
because they're cookies, bro.
They're fucking delicious.
They're
You know
too
what else is
expensive for what
delicious?
they are.
Pussy, but I don't buy that. Like,
I'm just saying, if I see some Girl Scout cookies and I want some Girl Scout cookies, I'm not gonna do it because it makes them money.
I'm not saying it's because it makes them money. I just don't because I'm not paying for shit.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
Like,
I like Girl Scout cookies. I've never bought any. Other people bought them and I ate them. But because of how pricey they are, when I'm on my own, I'm probably not gonna buy any.
Yeah, that's a broke boy vibe, bro. I
Yeah.
feel that shit.
I got y'all gonna be mad. I was at work and I bought 20 boxes one time.
20 fucking boxes.
Bro, I swear to God, if
Why
I
did you look so embarrassed, dog? Homie was
Because
standing
homie,
in the
like, I
room.
was like, I know y'all gonna flame me for this.
I don't know. We
I'm
can't.
not, dog.
We can't really even be surprised. Omar came back with like 14 boxes of zebra cakes.
Yeah, they weren't for me though. Like so,
Bro, my
yeah, that
dad
was.
does
I can tell you that whole story, but I literally was just like, here, money, cookies, everybody.
20 boxes.
Go
That's
away.
I
kind
got
of
a
flex,
statement
dog.
that y'all probably not gonna like, dog. But you know, those Christmas tree cakes are trash, dog.
They kind of are.
Yeah.
My dad
And the
fucks
sprinkles
with
on them? Yeah, no.
My dad fucks with those every year, dog. I know it's that season because I come home with like 4 boxes. I'm like, yeah.
It says shortbread, man. It's too dry.
Yeah, it damn sure is.
Yeah, it's all like crumbly, and then the ice.
Lord
is
and
like,
It's like
man.
fake
Ding
ice.
dongs, man. Those are the shit.
yeah, it feels like damn silicone almost.
Yeah.
It's trash. Super
Yeah.
trash. In fact, most snacks are trash. Like,
Bro, the best snack I can tell you, and this might be a little, I might get some looks for this, but it's the oatmeal cream pies.
also trash.
I like
It's the
those.
banana nut, the
not
loaf, not the muffins, but the loaf.
The loaves.
Oh, we used to get those at my school. Those are fire. Those are fucking
Dog,
fire.
you know what used to be really good, and now I hate them? Cosmic brownies.
Bro, I was literally just about to say
I
that.
feel like you eat them until you're literally sick.
Well, they
of
just
seeing
feel
them. Just like
they taste like plastic now.
I wish there was a vegetarian option of the pancake on the stick, or at least a non-pork.
Oh
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
there's not yet.
No, there
I
is.
bet there is somewhere.
I'm about to say there's got.
If they don't have them at Food Lion, I
Yeah,
know in
like
Winn-Dixie they
Jimmy
have
Dean
them.
Veggie Delight. I know they have the pancakes.
Not even Jimmy Dean. It's like the vegetarian brand.
Find it, bro. Find it and I'll buy it.
All right.
Yeah, I can 100%.
I'm about to say,
It's like
pretty sure that
whatever the vegetarian frozen stuff is, where they have like vegetarian breakfast stuff.
Yeah, the Morning Star.
Yeah, Morningstar. They make those.
Bro, I've never seen one.
You're right, they
I've
do.
seen the mini corn dogs. I haven't seen the pancake on a stick with.
Because pancake on the stick was the most fire school breakfast item.
Hell yeah.
On any school.
Remember when Terrell used to dip it in his, like milk and cereal?
What the fuck?
He'd be eating like Fruity Pebbles with chocolate or strawberry milk and then dip his pancake on a stick in it. And you just be looking at him like, word, bro. He'd be like, I've never really gagged in life because I grew up watching cringe on the internet. Like, I'm like 7 years old on Rotten.com. Like, E-Bombs World, the YNC. I could walk you through just like, I saw 2 Girls, 1 Cup, 1 Guy, 1 Jar before I saw anime.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
and I started watching anime like real young.
When it was on fucking Cartoon Network, I get you.
Right.
But like, so like, there's not really a lot that made me gag, but I saw that the first time. Or when he would drop his muffin in the cereal and mix it up,
Yeah.
like
the
some
fuck?
like some like farmer.
It's like soggy bread.
Homie, I'm sorry, Terrell. If you listen to this, I'm sorry, but what the fuck, homie?
I bet you probably still do this. Yeah, more power to you, dog. I'm just telling you where I was uncomfortable in my own self.
Yeah, you do you, bro, but I ain't gonna do you.
Where's that
Funniest
bottle?
shit. Oh my god.
The homie said, fuck my own lane, bro. I'm gonna get my own highway, dog.
Dude, people would always be doing some weird shit in the cafeteria, though. There was always that one kid, like, putting stupid shit in his food. Like, this isn't that weird, but ketchup and mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
No, that sounds pretty fucking weird to me.
That's weird, but
Cool, what's a mashed potato really? But a whole
I mean, it is a potato, but it's mashed. It's like, that
the
doesn't work.
But the starch is there. I'm thinking like from an alchemical sense. Like,
I mean, I get it, but like, bro, like, you put the ketchup in it, it just thins out the mashed potatoes. And if you started out with thin mashed
Yeah.
potatoes, at that point you got ketchup and, potato
you know
soup.
those potatoes,
which
at
honestly
one were
isn't
so wide.
bad.
Are bro?
Ketchup and potato soup is not bad.
I mean,
but,
it's almost like vegetable soup at that
but
point.
that's
So-
all. I guess because like we made vegetable soups and we used to eat like Brunswick stews or soups and stuff where it'd be like,
Yeah, but that has harder potatoes in it too.
Yeah,
it's like
but-
a different consistency.
but they soften up over time and essentially it does become like kind of a mashed potato tomato slurry.
But dog.
I understand what y'all are saying, and I can one up you, but I'm just saying I can sympathize with tomatoes mashed and ketchup. I understand like it gets too liquidy, like the shit. Like I get that.
I mean, if you put a lot of it in there,
Boiled
yeah.
potatoes and soy sauce.
I mean,
I'd eat that.
I don't really like boiled potatoes to begin with.
I would eat that.
I fuck heavy.
That doesn't
with
sound
boiled
that bad though.
potato. Yeah, it's just soy
But why
sauce.
the soy sauce?
Soy sauce is
Yeah,
basically
ask my
just
mom,
salt
bro. I
water,
don't know.
dog. It's basically just salt water.
No, it's a little bit of salt.
I don't like soy sauce. I don't use soy sauce on anything.
What?
That's
What?
a whole
When
lot.
I cook with it, yes.
You never
When
put it
I,
on rice?
I don't put. usually don't add soy sauce to anything.
What the fuck are you wrong with you?
Yeah, what the
I always put it in my rice.
After cooking with it, I don't add soy
I
sauce.
bet you double up on the yum yum sauce there, don't you?
When
Nah,
I
he
hibachi,
likes mayonnaise. Mayonnaise in his shit.
When I
Yum yum
hibachi-
sauce is
I mean, it's
80%
basically
mayonnaise.
Yeah, you're right.
When I eat hibachi, yes.
Like my little sister hates
That shit's
mayonnaise,
fire, though.
but every time we go to Conky and shit, she drowns her shit in yum yum sauce. I'm like, hey dog,
It's just seasoned mayonnaise.
you know, yeah, that's what I told her. I'm like, that's mayonnaise with a sprinkle of like cayenne and paprika. Like,
That shows you how good mayonnaise is when it's actually seasoned.
if you season your food, you don't need condiments.
True.
Y'all want to hear a big yikes that happened to me?
What?
When I went to sushi, or went to go get sushi in Florida, I brought one of my buddies along with me first time. And I had him try a sushi dipped in yum yum sauce. He didn't know, like, he's not a sushi eater at all. He got it dipped in yum yum sauce, he ate it, he was like, yeah, that's pretty good. I was like, yeah, yum yum sauce is fire. And it's probably because it's like a mayonnaise based sauce is why I think it's fire. He was like, bro, it's got mayonnaise in it. I was like, yeah. He was like, why didn't you tell me that at the beginning?
he
I'm allergic. I was like,
Was it like eggs? Like what?
I guess so. I don't know.
Cause when people tell me they're allergic to a whole dish,
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
You're
What are you
allergic to
allergic
something.
What
to?
ingredient?
Like, I know people are allergic to onions. I know people are allergic to garlic. I know people that are allergic to MSG. But
Chocolate.
like,
Chocolate and pork. Dog.
not, not anymore.
Oh well.
She basically like reset her like genetic data doing too many psychedelics. So she's like,
Ain't God fucking good.
she's like lit.
That's a win-win.
She's like lit
It
now.
was a win in the time, and it's a win after because now you can eat the two best substances out there for fat people.
Chocolate
Yeah,
and
let's,
pork aren't the best substances.
Bacon and chocolate, homie.
No.
Bro. Bacon's that thing everybody falls out of, dog. I'm telling you.
Y'all bugging.
Bacon is a crutch.
You
Yeah.
are bugging.
It's a culinary
Yeah.
crutch.
Yes.
It is.
Homie,
Bacon
it
is way
but it's only
overrated.
because it's so fucking good.
It's
they do
not,
They
though.
use pork belly.
It's okay, dog.
The only time I eat bacon anymore is if it's on a
Bacon comes
cheeseburger. That's like it.
From the pork belly, yes. But now fucking you goddamn major restaurants using pork belly in their dishes more and more often. Why?
No.
Because people like it.
No, fucking bullshit ass Asian restaurants and steakhouses use pork belly because it's a fucking crutch. Those are also the same restaurants that take a fucking ladle sized scoop of butter in every dish
You damn right.
because they're crutches because they don't understand investing in like proper seasoning and fresh produce.
True.
Like they're crutches. They're culinary crutches.
This is because they fucking work so well.
You know what else works? Methamphetamine. Remember Coca-Cola?
You about to tell me Coca-Cola put meth in their shit?
Nah, they put cocaine in it, dog.
Yes, homie.
But it still work. That's what I'm saying. Like
I mean,
these shits are all crutches. Like
way back then they
Yeah,
had
they work
entire
because-
jewelry lines based around cocaine.
because they're addictive. Like yeah, Ice is still addicted to this day. But I'm saying like, don't talk to me about cooking if you're only gonna talk about the entry level crutches. Like you still got the training wheels on your dishes, bro. Like you gotta take those off. Let me see you cook water.
You're right, buddy. I should totally put the water in the oven.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
You get a nice steam pocket going, dog. You can cook whatever you want in that.
Dog, no.
Yeah.
Don't put my pots in the oven.
Man.
It's different if you have a roasting pan and you doing something like that. Different. Homie, don't be putting fucking
I don't want to
plastic
hear
and
nothing
shit.
from men that they're scared of damn soy sauce.
I didn't say I was scared of soy sauce. I'm just not a big fan of the flavor.
What do you mean? It's
Yeah.
salt.
It's not salt, homie. If you can't taste what soy sauce tastes like, the soy
Yeah,
sauce
when you
tastes
I
said
know,
soy
but-
sauce and salt water, I kind of was like,
I was like, homie, it's
Basically,
not salt.
though, I understand that it's got its own flavor.
It
But
does
the
have its own flavor.
Hang on, bro. It's got its own flavor, but like it's so muted behind the salt. Like the salt is so upfront in the flavor of the soy sauce that the flavor of the actual soy sauce itself minus the sodium
That's-
is overdriven.
that's where I run it back. Like, have y'all had real soy sauce? Because it's like, Yeah.
How do you differentiate real soy sauce and fake?
Like from an
soy sauce?
Asian market.
The fucking first of all, the amount of salt in it, the color and consistency of it, like, so yeah, at its base level, soy sauce is essentially a form of a brine, but like, it doesn't really become soy sauce till like after it's like essentially fermented for a while, and just like the brine pickles itself, and there's like more ingredients to it. But it's just like a lot of times when I get soy sauce around here, I hate it too. So I kind of understand where y'all are coming from, because it's too salty. I'm like, this ain't real soy sauce. But I also grew up like when I first started eating, I grew up like basically on the outskirts of Atlanta, near all the Asian markets. Like I've been to a lot of the Chinatowns on the East Coast where I've had like real food, and it's just like, damn son, that's right there, that's some gas. This shit over here I've been eating, trash. Like the first time I had a real spring roll, blew my fucking mind. I'm like, what is this? What is this weenie? And I bit into it, and I was like, oh shit, like fire dog.
So we should.
Real spring rolls, absolutely fantastic. I can say one of my top 10 foods
Like
I've ever eaten.
If the Asian restaurant you eating at don't got children coloring in the corner and a grandma like cussing somebody out, it's not real, bro.
Bro, that's the realest shit bro. I live right down the street from this motherfucking banging ass Chinese food spot. And every time I go in there, I always go in there like late at night. The grandma come in with both the kids. They ain't got no shoes on. They running out in the kitchen. One time I saw them. They both came in, was running around, talking to her mom back in the kitchen, and they brought in a whole ass fucking tree. A tree, brought it back into the kitchen, and like fucking all that shit. And I'm just like, man, that's some grody shit. I know this food about to change my life.
There's some stuff that just determines how good the food is. It's like when you go to Waffle House, if your waiter is not outside smoking that damn cigarette, and I know you guys have seen that meme, it's not gonna be good.
It's
And
like-
it's just true.
It's like when a bad bitch is in your face and she ain't brushed her teeth. It's like, yo, that pussy about to be fired, dog. Like, she came to me cocky as fuck. Like, that was, you're low-key nasty, but that arrogance shows me something. Like,
That morning breath, and that's when they decide to be using like that breath talk, like
Jesus.
harder.
The aroma wave uppercuts you straight out your slumber, dog.
It's like,
I love you. But yeah, before we get too ingrained in the food talk like we always do, Red, what's
bunch
your
of fat boys at
wilderness?
this table.
That's fair. That's fair.
what's my wilderness
Yes,
story?
what's your wilderness story?
Alright, so there's this lake in California called Lake Comanche. And it's built on a destroyed town called the town of Comanche. And what they did is they built a dam and they flooded the town and then built a lake over the top of it. So there's water underneath, and there's like probably like a 20 to 30 foot like deep well of dirt between the next layer, like a pocket.
Right.
But the biggest fish that I've seen come out of this lake was probably a 14-foot catfish weighing 300 pounds.
God dang.
Out there noodling, dog.
I have noodled out there, actually, yeah.
You know we got those around here?
Yeah, but here's the fucked up thing. Those are the baby ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Called sumo catfish.
Yeah. So, under the actual lake, there's catfish too.
Yeah, they like burrow in the mud.
Yeah, but these ones are a lot bigger.
That's why they're called mud cats, man.
I get that, homie.
I understand. I'm laying down context for the audience, dog.
Oh, thank you for the side support. But they went down because there's pillars and structures that hold the lake up underneath this lake, and it's got to be repaired every now and then because it rusts and fades away. But they're going down to repair a section of these beams, and the guy that's working on it, he's got a damn welder and he's going at it, and then he feels like a large smack against his back. And he's like, what the fuck was that? And he's thinking his friend's fucking him because they go down in pairs. And he's like, he sees his friend and he's like, all the way the fuck over there. So homie's like, and he goes to turn around and try to see what it is. and he has his camera on him in the dark, so it like shoots like every couple like frames unless he chooses to, and then he'll take like, a bunch of burst shots. But as he's turning, he shoots in the frame like 20 pictures, and when he gets back up to the top after they get out, because they left like right after this, gets back up to the top and they develop the film. One of the frames, the whole frame. This is a very wide lens to see most of the surrounding area. The whole frame is taken up by one eyeball of this catfish.
God damn.
Bro.
It's a monster.
Like fucking actually like prehistoric size fucking catfish in the bottom of this lake in California.
Yeah.
So you know they have them in this lake too, because my dad used to know somebody that worked here, and he went diving to do something. I can't remember what the fuck it was. Something
Brett,
with
they
the
got them.
vines.
They got them all up
But
and down the News River.
He said they're like 6 feet under there, dog.
Yeah,
Like that's a giant catfish. Like the one you're talking about is probably bigger.
it's they estimated that it was nearly 35 feet long
but Jesus.
Yeah.
and over
Right.
fucking 4 tons.
Like they really, like even in Bosco
Like a
Beach,
swallow.
which is like a man-made
Like,
lake,
Exactly. It's
they got
crazy.
those. Like I've been telling people, like, bro, we got like if you really want to get rid of a body, like
You drop in a catfish.
just drop it in the Neuse River. Like literally right around here where we live. Like you could just stop at one of those bridges, drop it right over, and I promise you the catfish will take care of all your problems.
Yeah.
Like even the hunters, that's half the issue. All the illegal like deer hunting, when they get some bullshit they don't want, they just drop it right in the river, and the catfishes eat it. Like
That's how they're getting so big. They're eating fucking deer hormones and deer corn.
not necessarily the hormones,
It
but like
reminded me of like Lake
they
Placid.
have a damn near like unexhausted food source
Yeah.
from being fed by all the illegal hunters. Because let's face it, we all know at least 5 people that hunt, and like you say a license or a game one, they're like what?
Don't even use
There's
the
people out
tags.
in the lake which you're not supposed to hunt. I know there's motherfuckers on the other side in their section 8 or section 14 shit. That
Dog,
has
right behind-
bows that just shoot bows.
Yeah.
Right behind our house, you know that trail, like right near me and Brian's house.
Yeah.
We were down there one time, like me and I think Austin Finch. We were down there, and the fucking dogs started running at us, so we like booked it down the trail back to my house.
Yeah.
Someone was hunting out there.
Damn.
Yeah, man. The thing with catfish is, what makes them so crazy is that they have no upper limit to their growth. So if their environment allows them to grow, they will.
That's honestly most fish though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but like they have like growth like maximums. Like, yeah, some fish can like grow above their like size, but like there's a reason why a clownfish isn't the size of a bluefin tuna, even though they both live in the open ocean. But like catfish in specific, like have absolutely no growth maximum. If their environment, food can sustain them, and their just actual physical space can allow them to grow, they will. They'll keep growing. So if you put a catfish in a big ass lake with an infinite food source, that motherfucker will get absolutely gargantuan.
Bro, so the Hungry Hungry Fish Flash game is based off a catfish.
You damn right.
Damn, bro.
I was terrified of going into that lake after that. You kidding me? I heard that fucking story and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, but how often do you hear about somebody getting attacked by a catfish?
Not often, because they're not assholes. They're just like, give me food, I'm happy. I'm not gonna fuck with you.
What happens when the food runs out, dog?
So
Catfish that big, bro, noodling shit. Your whole body
Shit.
noodles, dog.
the
Dude,
largest,
they ain't pulling me back up. Literally, even though they don't have teeth, that clamp would probably snap my limbs off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
no, people go hunting for them barehanded.
No,
Yeah,
I'm talking about that 35-foot one, homie.
Oh yeah.
Dog, I'd be scared to noodle because what if
I've
you stick
been
your hand in
noodling
one of those
before.
holes and there's like a snapping.
The
through
record
it.
actually got
Yeah,
broken
it
in North
sucks.
Carolina just recently in July.
Yeah, I saw that actually. I saw it like earlier this year.
Like
Fact,
Yeah.
people who go noodling are wild to me, dog. I know I would never do that shit. First of all, I don't want my hand in the throat or like stomach of a catfish for one.
it's safer there than any outside.
Yeah, the
Because the
barbs.
I mean, I understand, but it's just like, bro, if I could just catch the fish Let it ride.
I mean, you don't always
I'm
try
gonna
to
do
go
that.
in for the stomach. Perfect grip is going in and then getting into the cheek and behind the gill.
Between the gills.
Exactly. If you get in the gill, then you.
That's what you want your hook to do, essentially.
I've seen hoes with catfish
yeah.
up past their elbow, dog.
That's because the catfish was trying to eat them at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you can grab at where, if they knew how to do it the right way, you're supposed to grab at the damn gill point so you can.
Because
You just
catfish don't have teeth, but you gotta watch out for those blackfish that swim right with them. Those motherfuckers got teeth. We caught some of those, and we also caught some. Like, we used to go like beetle spinning through the rivers and shit, and like I'm seeing big ass garfish just chilling. Like you could literally
Fucking
see
gar.
them breaking the surface of the water.
Yeah.
I don't think gars will really fuck with you, but they're scary looking.
They are. They are.
Damn prehistoric crocodile alligator looking fucking hybrid fish.
Dude, there used to be one at the dam. Like it would always chill, like in that little part where it goes through, like you know where the bridge is. It would always chill like on the nature side, and it was like long as shit. I remember seeing it, and it was like at least 4 foot.
Yeah, dog. Back when my homie Austin here lived in Florida, and I would go down to visit, we would always go to this place called Weeki Springs. It's a pretty popular place to go swimming. It's a huge canoe canoe kayak trail also. But we'd go to this one spot, and it was really cool because you just have manatees that would just vibe and fucking zoom up the river, and the water was super clear, so you could see it all. But
Wikiwachi was like a sanctuary for manatees.
yeah.
Didn't somebody get tipped off a canoe on anybody here? Or did I hear that somewhere else? By a manatee.
It might have been somewhere else. I don't recall a story like that, unless Austin told it.
My bad, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's the same story I was telling last podcast where it was a tropical storm, and him and I were racing. In
Oh,
a
yeah,
tropical
yeah.
storm.
Yeah, but but alongside with manatees, there are hella alligator gars that swim up and down that river, and you get prompted saying that they're there, and if you see them, you should probably get out the water, because these motherfuckers, what they'll do, they'll be probably about like 2 feet long or so, but if they get threatened, they can like extend out and like, because like they're just swimming, and then they'll like extend their muscles, and they'll get like way longer, and they have an alligator snout that with teeth on it, and they'll latch onto your shit and just not let go.
Fucking boner fish, dog.
Yeah, straight up boner fish, bro. But yeah, so I also don't fuck with gars. Fuck a gar, bro.
Yeah, but moving on. What about you, Squatch?
I mean, it's not really wild, but it's kind of fucked up and funny. So we went to this ski resort on Sugar Mountain here in North Carolina, actually, and they had a bunch of different places that you could ski, different paths and trails and shit. This mountain was gigantic. I was chilling out because I wanted to snowboard. I was just learning, figuring shit out. I was like, I know how to skateboard. Snowboarding shouldn't be that hard. But that was my logic. Shut up. Don't even look at me like that. Fuck off. I found out the hard way that it's a lot harder than I thought it was.
That's like comparing rollerblading to skating. To skateboarding. Even something as simple as that, like 2 totally different mechanics.
Yes, but like I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna snowboard. So I was minding my own business, just going up this little bitty fucking ski lift thing that they had. Then I got off and I was falling on my face going down this hill. My brother sees the black diamond, thinks, that sounds cool. Gets on the big ski lift all the way up the mountain. My mom was like, where the fuck did your brother go? I was like, I don't know, bathroom? And so I went back on the ski lift and just mind my own business. My mom gets on the big ass ski lift, goes up to Black Diamond. Apparently Dylan's sitting up at the top because he's scared. And she was like, how the fuck are we supposed to get back down? Because the dude wouldn't let him back on the ski lift. And they were like, oh man, we gotta go down. Dylan goes down. Dylan's taking his sweet ass time using his little poles and shit to like stop himself on the way down. My mom, dumb, does not know how to stop. And this thing has like
French fried all the way down, huh?
dog. Dog. This thing has got like little jumps and shit that you can do. I mean, nothing like humongous, but like every once in a while there would be a little one that like off to the side where you could take it, just hit it, and like have some fun. I don't know what possessed her to stay on this side of the mountain, but she hit every one of them on the way down. Bro, she come back down the mountain, her ankle was this big. She sprained the shit out of it.
Bro, that's like
Beat the hell out of my brother in front of everybody.
it's like
Dylan was
twice
like-
the size of a softball, bro.
Yes, dog. She's got cankles, bro. But like, Dylan was just sitting there laughing. He was like, "That was fun." He's telling me about it. And Audrey was sitting over there on her phone because she got tired and she was just scrolling through shit. She had Dylan sitting there. Dylan was like, "Bro, that shit's fun." And then fucking, my mom got down there and Dylan was like, "Mom, why did it take you so long? Are you cool? Did you come
the
down
belt."
there?" And then she was like, I ain't never seen that boy's head snap back and forth and so fast in my life.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Nah, he just kind of looked at her. He was like, "What do you do that for?" And she was like, "Do you see my ankle? Do you see it?" And it was like people walking around, like avoiding the situation.
Oh, smile and wave, boys.
Exactly. It was.
I'm
like,
sorry.
Audrey looked up, and I was looking at people, and this kid kind of walked by, and he was like, they kept going.
That's like Markel yelling at bitches at the lake.
I mean, like I said, it's not really wild. It's just funny as fuck, because my brother's dumb, and my mom is dumber.
I mean, she could have died, homie. That could have been that. Yeah.
My brother could have died too. He just took off. She was like, "We gotta get down." So my brother was like, "Guess I'm not scared no more." Zoom.
Jesus.
Like, I thought I was brave. I was like halfway up the mountain doing my own thing. I ain't had no jumps. I was just on a snowboard by myself. Just, I got the hang of it. And then I hear that Audrey has Dylan sitting down just at the fucking building at the bottom. And my mom gets down there, ankle all swole up. She's not even in her skis anymore. I don't know where they went. And like, she walked up to him, slapped the shit out of him. And I was like, "It was me. It wasn't me."
You know what I think about now that you're talking about skiing and skateboarding and shit? Tito from Rocket Power.
Oh my God, it's a perfect match.
Bro, that's more accurate than the cruise.
Honestly, I appreciate that one more than the cruise.
I think you probably got both about the same IQ, but.
He was spitting mad National Geographic facts earlier.
Hey, what are you talking about? The other crew, he was an inventor, man.
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
No, that was some stranger.
Yeah, his name was
Inventor
Guy.
dude? Yeah, he
Oh,
was
yeah.
just some dude that they came
No, at
across.
the end of the movie, he becomes ingenuitive.
Y'all watch that movie?
Facts.
Yes.
You children, shut up. All
What the fuck?
right.
Yes, I've seen the cruise. I have little siblings.
Yeah.
Same, bro. Doesn't mean I sit there.
Yeah,
and watch
I lived with Mom and Taylor, so I watched all the
I'm
kid
with them.
movies.
Yeah, I watched the cruise because Luke was into it.
I've probably seen my siblings like, what's this month? October.
Yeah.
Once this month.
See? I've seen him at least.
Well,
three
you're
times.
gonna see him soon because one of them's car don't work.
I've seen her.
Yeah, I have a bunch of crazy like outdoors stories.
Oh,
But
dog.
I think the one that stands out to me the most right now. The one that stands out to me the most right now is like
Beach lungs.
right in the backyard of where we're at now. When I was really young, I would go out there and just explore all the time, like 7, 8 years old, by myself. I was just walking around, and I found this tree that was kind of like slanted that I could climb up, and I was like, "Oh, cool." And then I would just walk past it. Ended up running back to it because I saw a pack of, at the time, I thought were wolves. Now, now that I'm actually not a pea-brain child, it was more likely just like some dogs or maybe hyenas. I don't fucking know. or not hyenas, coyotes, yeah.
Homie was
We don't live in Africa.
Homie was climbing trees in the Sahara.
Yeah, coyotes, that's what I meant.
Oh, we do got
probably
coyotes out here, don't we?
Yeah. So in hindsight, it was probably one of them. It wasn't just a fucking pack of wolves.
I mean,
But I
just as dangerous.
sprinted back because I was like, oh, I saw them, and one of them looked over at me. I was like, fuck. And so then I ran. I don't know if they actually chased after me. Probably not, because I didn't hear a bunch of noise. But I just ran up that tree and just sat up there for like 4 hours looking around, afraid that they were just like hiding, trying to eat me.
I don't think coyotes are really.
It was Katniss Everdeen from the fucking Hunger Games. He was like,
But nah, the fucked part about it that actually got me to run inside was I was up in that tree for like 4 hours. It was a tree that got knocked over and caught by another tree. Well, eventually, snap. What? Ah! This tree is falling. I'm falling out of it, so I roll on the ground. I still think they're like hiding, trying to wait for me so they can eat me. So I sprinted back to the house. So, fuck! I'm 7 years old, dog. So I was like,
You're about to be raised by wolves. Oh, we have a den behind my parents' house, and I hear them out there almost every night when I'm there. But one of them ran across the yard one time when I was out there smoking a cigarette at like 2 in the morning. But you can hear them just running around and chasing shit.
Yo, that reminds me of a story that I have. Do you remember the New Bolds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
That's where the den is, like behind their house.
Yeah.
Like in the woods there.
Yeah. So one time it was me, Cole, Jake, and I think either Brian or Christopher, his brother. But we were just. It was like late at night. We were all just walking through that big ass trail they got that lead back there. That would lead back to like what was it used to be a clearing back there with a bunch of rocks, but now there's like a bunch of huge trees and shit.
Yeah, there's a pond back there too. I think there's 2 ponds actually.
Yeah, but we were walking back there and we were getting to the clearing, and we just see Jake stop. He's like, whoa. And at this point I'm probably like 9 maybe, and Jake's like 17. He stops and he just stops moving, and we're like, yo, what's up? And he's like, shut up. And I was like, what? And so we all get really close and go over to Jake, and he points over and he says, "You see that?" We look over, it's 2 fucking huge ass just eyes staring at us. Oh, and I was like, I'm like 9, so I'm like shaking in my boots. I'm like, what's that? And he's like, it's a bobcat.
oh shit.
Oh, nah.
I was like, bruh. So I'm like damn near crying, bro. I'm like, he's like, bro, it's okay. Just walk back to the trail.
It's a bobcat, not a mountain lion or cougar.
Yeah, it's
bobcat,
just a small like cat, but still like.
Yeah, I get it.
Dude, bobcats are fairly large. Like some of them can get
thought
up to like
bobcats were
big.
smaller.
No,
You're
bobcats.
thinking of like a lynx, bro.
Bobcats.
Yeah, you're right. I'm thinking of lynx.
Bobcats can get huge,
Yeah,
and they can
lynx
jump up to like
and
25 feet in
Wilson.
the air.
Really?
Is
Like,
a
there's a pet
bobcat like a
store.
cougar?
There's a fire-ass pet store attached to Wilson Mall that had like all the exotics, bro. For like the love.
And North Carolina doesn't have any laws and like restrictions against anything but I think servals. You can have all kinds of.
Yeah, but there's still
My
fire
grandma's
ones,
neighbor had a
so
liger
it's-
dog.
there's still only so much you can do.
But yeah, man, fucking, we were maybe like 35, 40 feet away from this bobcat and it's just staring at us. And we just slowly back up to the trail. We don't see it move.
You're still in striking distance. That's the funny thing.
I know, bro. I know. Even looking back as an adult, I'm like, bro, what
It
the
cleared that
fuck?
40 feet and it split, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that's that 2-step then a pounce, bro. Like,
Yeah, man. It was fucking terrifying. But we get back into the trail. We're still backing up, and all we see, like, because we can't see the eyes anymore. The eyes are, and looks it down the trail, but we're like pretty far away from it at that point. And so we get halfway down the trail. We don't see the eyes no more, so we just turn around and start walking again. We obviously we didn't get attacked by a bobcat. Otherwise, I'd probably not be here. I'd probably be eaten by a fucking bobcat and been long time shit and manure for trees. But that shit was wild. Like, I'd always heard that we had bobcats out in that side, like towards like the Nash County area.
Spring Hope, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, I wish I knew that. You know how many times I walked that trail alone?
Yeah, for real. Seriously, man. That shit was absolutely terrifying, and yeah, I stopped hitting that trail as frequently as I used to.
It was because of that I thought these bobcats were like extremely deadly, like alpha predators.
Yeah, they're not, but like, bro.
I think a lot of animals that you think are like very dangerous aren't that dangerous. They'll probably run away from you. In most cases, anyway.
Bobcats are normally docile, like when you're not in their territory, but like in certain parts.
Yeah, that's why we said it's a bobcat. I'm like, oh, like most felines like that. If you like just maintain eye contact and like go the long way, they pretty chill.
You know the.
I mean, yeah, but
Like if you had gotten
I
closer,
get it.
that bitch would have
Yeah,
gotten
yeah.
aggressive as fuck.
I heard the reason that they're here is because they follow rivers and shit. They probably followed, the Tar River from wherever the fuck that goes.
yeah,
I thought it was because of the Appalachian Trail, bro.
I don't know, but I just heard rivers. That's all I know.
well, yeah, I mean, that's probably like their main, like, if you trace it back to their origins, like they traveled like down from like wherever they're normally from, like Maine, whether they got
Probably.
brought over on a port ship or something.
They're probably in the mountains though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Native to the mountains.
I mean,
think.
the only difference between a mountain cat or a mountain lion and a fucking bobcat is a mountain lion is like, it's obviously a different breed, but it's like, it's bigger. It's a bigger bobcat. And so like, I wouldn't be surprised if like, they started out migrating the mountains and they would, like you said, follow the river and just went down the mountain, just over time migrated to our area. But yeah, that shit had me fucked up.
This might be a dumb question, but I know a panther isn't a panther, but what kind of cat is it? Like, panther doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying?
A panther is a cougar.
Jag.
A panther is
Jaguar,
a,
that's
is a
right.
puma, a jaguar. They're all the same thing. It's
Okay.
just about where you find them,
Yeah.
and they're all like basically related to ocelots.
Yeah, fair.
Like, they like twins, basically.
I literally think they fall into what's called the big cat category.
Yeah,
like
it's
lions,
all-
tigers.
Big ass pussy.
It's basically just like their color and location. It's like that's the only real like discriminatory facts on them.
Yeah.
Another thing
Just
is-
what they're called though, right?
Another thing that's weird is panthers spend more time in trees than like a jaguar does or a cheetah.
Yeah.
Well, probably because they live around a bunch of trees.
Yes. Yes. Their location changes minor things about them and they just look different than other cats, so we give them their own name, but they're all technically like the same thing.
Yeah.
Bro, if I discover an island that's got flying panthers, I'm gone. I'm going to the moon.
I mean, they're not exactly flying, but they're such skilled climbers. You would be hard pressed to see the difference.
And they got a hardcore vertical dog.
Yeah.
Bro, they got a hardcore offense, period.
Bro, we're not
they're
talking about
built to
RPG stats, bro. They got a hardcore vertical dog. They jump high.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like
sprawled out,
comparatively,
in the end, they're huge.
bro, comparatively to a lot of other like predatory animals, they have some of the like strongest capabilities in terms of attacking shit.
I bet a frog could kill it.
True.
Yeah, poison
inside.
dart frog definitely can.
Yeah, poison dart frog.
But yeah, dog. Let me tell y'all my fucking mountain story. That shit's fucking hilarious. So I was dating this girl, and we were like, I don't know, we were probably like 2.5 years in our relationship. We were chilling, and she wanted to go hiking, but she wanted to go hiking with me. And I'm fat as fuck. I don't go hiking, bro. I barely go to the store, bro. Like, but she wanted me to go hiking. I was like, fuck it, bro. We need to find some more shit in common. Why not? I've never been hiking. Let's do it. So I got some hiking boots. We went up to, I can't remember where it was, Pilot Mountain or something like that. We was in Winston-Salem.
Bro, don't let these
And,
guys
yeah.
hiking ain't some shit you just wake up and go do, dog.
Just woke up and went hiking.
Yeah, it's
For
be
real.
4 miles out, dying.
Yeah, dog. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, bro. But yeah, I fucking went anyways. And this is like some real mountain shit. This is one of those pussy shit. Like, it had a trail, but it's like literally like, hey, if you've never hiked before, don't go down this way, bro. And that's to where she wanted to go. And so we do this shit. It takes fucking forever. It's a 6 or 8 mile hike. We're like a couple at the peak it's a couple miles like above sea level. Like we're on this shit for a break, and we get to the top, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like I was tired as fuck, but like once you're up there, it's like pretty chill. But the problem starts when you're on the way down. So on the way up, we ran into this like older couple. They're like maybe in their 50s or 60s or so, chilling. And we sat down on the bench, we started talking to them. I started talking to the guy about trumpet and jazz, because he was in a jazz band. We just talked. It was chill, taking a little break, and then they went on their way. And then we went on our way shortly after that, got to the top of the mountain, was chilling. Ran into them again. We were both, like, us and them were both on the way down. So we started going down this trail, but we see an area. We're like, oh shit, we could probably get down this way to avoid the big loop around. So we go off the trail, my group and the elderly couple, and we get around, and then there's no way to go. And we're like, fuck. Instead of turning around, we decide, okay, there's like this 10-foot sloped rock. We're gonna slide down this rock to hit this ground here, and if we hit it with our feet, we'll be able to stop ourselves and stand up and walk down back to the trail. And Cheyenne thought that was a fire idea, so she did it, fine. She was like fit, so it was no problem for her. But then my fat ass gets on top of this fucking rock and prepares to slide down. And I'm sliding down, and it's all going good. And my feet hit the ground, which the ground is also at a slope. The rock's probably at like a 60-degree angle, and the ground's at like a 45-degree angle. So we hit the ground, my fucking ankles buckle, and I hit my knees, and there's a big ass just fucking way for me to go, dog. I hit the ground, I just start rolling. I go almost head over fucking ass. I like tuck my shoulder so I roll on my shoulder so I don't break my fucking neck. But then I'm just a fucking boulder at this point, rolling down this goddamn mountain. I fucking am rolling. My leg lands onto this thick ass branch and it just snaps it immediately. And I didn't know it was a branch. I thought I'd straight up broke my leg. I thought my leg had snapped in half. That shit hurted. And I'm rolling. The edge of the mountain's there. Like it's there. Like there's the trail and then the edge of the mountain. I'm on my way to certain death, falling off this fucking mountain. And thank God for me, this elderly couple was in front of me, and I rolled into the woman, completely took her out. She like fell all over me. I fucking stopped because I just hit an old woman. Yeah. And yeah, so I just sit up. She's like on top of me. She gets up. She looks at me, she says, "Are you okay?" And I just scream at the top of my lungs, "Because I am in shock. I am shaking. I can't feel my leg. Like, bro, I am tripping, dog. I'm screaming, fuck in this old lady's face who was inches away from me. She must have thought that I was off some shit, bro. She must have been scared for her life. But so like, oh man, thank God that old lady was there. I don't know your name, but bruh, you saved my fucking life, shorty.
Best bowling experience ever.
But yeah, you're right. But so like, I'm out here trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do after like my adrenaline starts coming down. I'm like, shit, my leg is broke. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get off this mountain because I'm still basically at the top of this shit, and it is from this point, like a 6.5, 7 mile hike. Like, I don't know how the fuck this is gonna happen. So the elderly couple's like, we're gonna go get help. We're gonna go get the people to come and help you off this mountain. And I was like, bro, no. I am not gonna be airlifted off of a fucking mountain because my dumb ass tried to slide down a rock. It's not happening. So I like just butt scooch over to like this little ledge so I can like put my leg down. I figure out it's not broken. I just fucked up my ankle hella bad. Thank God I didn't break my leg. Otherwise, I'd have been fucked. I would have been fucked.
You would have been airlifted, Doug.
Yeah, I would have been airlifted.
We need a big helicopter, guys. Not a small one. Yeah, we need a big boy.
Yeah. So like, eventually I get my shit together and I stand back up. And I still can't feel my leg. I can't move my foot at all. So I just have to like step with my left foot and then like use my weight to pick up my right foot. And just like use it as like a cane, basically. And I am struggling, bro. I'm going down this fucking mountain, this huge, fucking dog shit trail. And then this dude come up and gives me his fucking walking stick. And I was like, damn, thanks, bro. In my mind, I was like, what the fuck is a stick gonna do to help me off this fucking mountain, dude?
A lot. You should.
Yeah, I was shook because I started using that shit. I was like, bro. God bless that man.
Them old people that be having the dual sticks, dog.
Yeah.
That's some big brain shit, honestly. I was sleeping on walking sticks, dog. I never will again, bro. Never will ever
thought you could
sleep
sleep on a stick, dog.
yeah. But yeah, so I managed to hobble my way down the mountain. I actually passed the people who were on the way to go get me because they had a fucking ATV. And they were...
Did they know it was you?
No, sure not. Did not know it was me. I did not say shit. Cheyenne and her mom both wanted to like stop and like get their attention, let them know that I'm the person, because they were still trying to get me to like get on this ATV, like these people.
It's an insurance thing, like, because this is probably a state regulated park. The state's still liable for your fucking stupidity.
Yeah, no, they didn't know it was me. They didn't stop.
But I'm saying like that's why they're actively like trying to get you to like just take the help, bro. Like, it's okay to chill. Like,
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. Fuck that. I ain't had no money. So if they required
You don't need money.
Right.
It would have been their responsibility, is what he's saying.
yeah, like if the money's that's
So
the
if
last
you
thing on
needed money,
people's
they would
mind.
take care of it.
Like
Yeah.
they just go get you somewhere safe at the bottom of the mountain.
Yeah.
They're not taking you straight to the hospital. They're just like, let's just get you a safer terrain, and that way we can assess you there.
Yeah.
Like-
But here's the thing. I knew that I was fine for the most part. After I'd been walking for a little bit, I was like, all right, my leg ain't broken. That's all I give a fuck about. Either my ankle sprained or I tore a tendon. But if I tore a tendon, I'd probably get a lot more pain right now. So I just assumed the best. And luckily it was the best. I just had a very severe sprain. But yeah, I make it down that fucking mountain, dog. And guess what? I went hiking again, baby. Hey, I went hiking again.
I'll do it again.
Another day, bro. Another day.
You missed your opportunity to fuck on top of a mountain, bro.
Yeah, man, for real. That should have been gas. But yeah, man, I almost fucking died falling off the peak of a mountain.
Yeah, that old lady saved your ass.
For real, bro. God bless that woman, bro. God bless her soul.
God bless you for not being too old to go on a hike.
Yeah, for real. Moral of the story, you're never too old to go hiking.
Was she hurt at all?
It's not mine.
No, luckily, yeah, nah.
No.
Like, or at least she didn't, like, let it not be known.
Oh.
She was, like, incredibly nice. Like, even when we met her, like, before we made it to the top, they were both, like, just really cool people. And then when I took her out, she was just more concerned about my well-being. Because, like I said, I thought I'd broken my leg. She thought I broke my leg. Like,
You owe that lady dinner in a movie.
facts, bro.
Introduce her to red, bro.
Shout out to old lady Sherry.
Oh, man.
Gilf, baby, Gilf.
Fuck all y'all. All right.
So, MILFs versus, I guess, no, not guilt. Like the single ones that are emotionally unstable.
Oh God.
Yeah.
MILF versus unstables.
Oh, versus unstable, like single.
I mean, but you
I mean,
can
not
have
single, but
you can have an unstable MILF. Though.
That's what I was gonna say. I was
Yeah, I
gonna
was about
rule
to say
that
that.
as an anomaly, dog. Like that's like a whole different breed. Like, see, we're discussing level 3. That's like the raid boss.
Nah,
Yeah, I know, dog.
Nah, raid boss is married unstable MILF.
Oh yeah, true,
Yeah.
true.
Game over. Give up.
Shit. I'll get the fuck out of it. I'm not giving up shit.
I'm gonna have to go with MILFs. I've had too many unstable bitches that wanted to ruin my life.
You're so dumb.
I've had all of these clubs. They all suck.
Literally.
Yeah. The only difference is the MILF sucks a little better.
Years of experience behind their hands.
Oh shit. I think I'd have to go with the milk. Mostly because, like, I have like my own draws towards unstable women, just because of like, I don't know, dog. I'm really like, it's something that's intrinsically tied to being unstable. It's something I want to experience in my life at least once before I die. But even with that in mind, I think I'd have to go with the MILF, mainly because they could be. I'm not saying they will, but they could be in a more stable living arrangement
Because of their kid.
because of their kid. They have their life a little bit more put together. Obviously, you can't say that for just MILFs in general, but it's more likely, like the target to hit if you're looking for stable living, stable life. Boom, you're probably more likely to hit the target shooting for a MILF rather than an unstable emotional mess.
Dog. I just want to say also, juice boxes and fruit snacks.
Yeah, I was about to say,
On deck. On deck.
Big
I
facts.
was about to say, I just want to fuck a bitch and eat her kids' fruit snacks.
Facts, bro. Pull up, they got that Totino's party pizza pack.
I ate the whole box.
Bro,
Try to
they
get
got like 10 boxes of Hot Pockets just stacked in the freezer.
Yo, whose house you be going to that has 10 boxes?
Yo,
of
dog,
I don't know.
I've been to some crazy fucking houses.
How do you have the fridge space, homie?
Bro,
You talking about like the 2-pack or like the 10-pack?
I'm talking about like the 10-pack, dog.
Ain't no fucking way.
Yes,
They
fucking
had
way.
100 Hot Pockets.
Yes, dog.
There's nothing else in the
A deep
fridge.
freezer, you fucking. I said freezer.
I don't know how
mad
your
over some
audience
Hot
feels
Pockets,
about
dog.
the R word, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Dog,
But
look.
Anyway,
He does not mean that in a derogatory sense. He's just addicted to his old ways.
I'm just gonna bleep out the word.
Yeah. You fucking bleep.
I'll bleep that too.
anyway.
That's great.
Nah, like, y'all remember how I was telling you I used to go to school with this guy, Jason Michael Carroll. I don't know if anyone
The
fucking
country
knows of
singer?
him. Yeah. I used to go to school with his kids.
Oh, okay.
And we went
I thought you were
to.
talking about Jason. Bible study Jason.
What?
School shooter with the boots and Bible study.
Oh! Jesus Christ, man. Don't bring that up.
Yeah, man, I went to school with that fool.
Yo, he's like in Wilmington with his grandma, and he's like a lot better. Like it really was his like mom.
You remember
It
when...
was his mom.
Yeah, I know, man.
Jason Michael Carroll. You went to school with his kids.
So,
They
like I was
invited you
saying,
over.
like, homie had a deep freezer literally dedicated to like frozen pizzas and Hot Pockets.
It's just a country music star. That's not a normal family.
It was a normal family. They lived in Oxford.
Don't matter. Don't matter where you live, homie.
He
How
wasn't-
much
he
money you
wasn't-
have.
He wasn't a star.
I mean,
He was like a 2-hit wonder, dog.
He was making the average living. Just
Either way,
doing
why do you have that
something
many
back.
Hot Pockets?
Facts. Jason Michael
Bruh.
Carroll, you need to eat some more.
You ain't caught the
Then
coupons
she tried
at
to
Sam's
hit you.
Club yet.
Then she tried to hit you with you need to replace those Hot Pockets. Like, nah, them your kids.
Hey, you ever tried broccoli?
Yo, the broccoli and cheese Hot Pocket, dog. Shit mix slaps.
Yeah, bro, don't worry. For every 10 packs of Hot Pockets, they buy 1 pack of Lean Pockets.
But you can tell somebody. You can tell somebody ate too many Hot Pockets. My little sister ate too many Hot Pockets in the summer, and it like her pores smell like Hot Pockets.
Bro. Ew.
I had to like,
How do you tell somebody they smell like Hot Pockets in the sweat?
just like that.
Hell yeah, dog.
Like, smell like Hot Pockets. Oh, that's you.
You smell
Bro, you
like
have a Hot Pocket in your pocket?
You smelling like a snack.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Damn, you smell like pepperoni, girl.
But yeah, man, we were talking about fucking. He was talking about going to school with people, bro. Like, bro, I went to school with this kid. He was such a fucking asshole. Like, bro.
Can we say his name?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna bring up his name.
Okay.
Yeah. Fucking. I got suspended off the bus for a week because this motherfucker. I was in kindergarten. I'm 5 years old. Bro, I have barely been around other people, especially not ones my age. He's probably like 3 years older than me. And he told me, because I sat with him like the third day on the bus, he told me to go up to this girl and tell her and ask her, how many holes do girls have?
That's a common question for like dudes that ask younger boys just to see like, virgin.
I was 5, Doc. Of course I was.
Like the answer they want to hear is 3, but like, are you asking how many sexually productive holes they have, or how many orifices?
Bro, that's exactly what I was saying, because I didn't even know what sex was, bro. So I was like, well, they got 2 nose holes, they got ear holes. How many holes do I have?
Exactly.
Do they have more?
No, you have
That's
the same
weird.
amount, but they have 1 extra.
Yeah. But yeah, so I go up and ask this girl, and she's like in 5th grade. So she look at me, and she's like, ugh. And she's in the first seat behind the bus driver. So the bus driver heard me ask this question. She turned around and say, Chris, what did you say? What did you just say? And I was like, that's how many holes girls have. She was like, you're suspended for a week, and I cried. So yeah, his name was Xavier Billups.
Oh, dude, dog, he killed his dad.
I know, bro. That's what I was gonna get into, dog. That's what I was gonna get into.
Y'all are just giving them our whole geolocation.
Bro, we
already said Bun.
and Lake Royale. We already said all that. But fucking yeah. So this motherfucker did that shit to me. There was a later part where he was just a fucking asshole. Like kicked my hand on the bus, dislocated my finger. Like, he was just a total asshole. And as I got older, I stopped being around him. He lived pretty close to me. And I got a job at the local food line. And he would come in every once in a while. And that dude looked depressed. He looked like he had been through some shit. And I was like, dude, that's kind of weird. And then not that long ago, we saw on the news that Xavier Billups killed his father by strangling him.
Just put his whole government out there, dog.
Killed him with his
already on the
bare
news,
hand.
dog.
Bro, it's on the news, dog.
Bruh, it's still dry. Mad dry, brother. We just don't do that in this here community, dog.
He might have been the dude that I kicked in the nuts like my first year of going to school.
Maybe. I don't know.
All I know is in kindergarten, I was riding the bus with Chris, and someone called him fat. And then later that day, we were at our babysitter's house, and I saw him crying and telling the babysitter that someone kept calling him fat on the bus. And I got mad. I was like 5 years old. I got mad. I had no concept of how to act like a human being, so I walked up. You made my brother mad and kicked him in the nuts as hard as I fucking could.
Loyalty, my man. Loyalty.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, that homie done went and did some crazy shit. I just was thinking about that shit whenever he was talking about people who went to school. It's like, And then Markel brought up the fucking school shooter guy. I was like, I know someone kind of like that. However, they got clipped. They got clipped, and they in the penitentiaries. Yeah,
It was crazy, dude.
it's
I
fucking
used to see him
insane.
walking down the street all the time because he lived right near me.
Yeah, man, he lived like right up the street from Ryan, and so like he would always come over. I know his dog would always come over trying to fuck Brian's dogs.
Damn.
So yeah,
Quite a
This
memory.
dog.
so
Didn't Brian's dog a chihuahua?
no.
Oh.
He's had many dogs over the years.
Oh
Okay.
God! Don't even say that damn word.
Bro, his fucking chihuahua was a shithead.
Don't.
They first got him, and they went to the bus stop. You know, we got a new dog. I was like, oh, new doggy. Went to go pet it, bit my hand. I was like, ah!
That's a
That dog
chihuahua,
bit and
dog.
fucked everything.
Yes.
Bro, fucking
Dude,
hated
speaking
that dog.
of shithead Chihuahua dogs, I had a poodle
I'm uncomfortable.
mixed with,
It is.
mixed with a terrier mixed with a Chihuahua. Homie, this
That's
dog was
an
the
ugly
ugliest
dog.
abomination I've ever seen in my life, but was the sweetest thing. You remember Cupid, right?
No.
Bring that ass over here.
Shut up, Jeremiah's talking.
Shut
Nah, it's all good. This is talking about a dog.
Talking about big MILF energy, dog.
I just got a Snapchat from somebody I haven't talked to in like over a year.
Homie, you know why? It's because I just put this shit
Since
out.
like 2 threesomes ago, right?
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Finish your story, dog. Let's
Nah,
open
it's
this
all good.
together,
It's-
brother.
Get out of my face, Mark.
I mean, it's over now, but
She got that wet for you, dog.
Yeah, exactly. I told you.
Anyway,
That's enough.
but yeah, talking about fucking. I guess that's a good way to get back to the main topic of MILFs versus unstable. I've said mine. Jeremiah, what's your take on MILFs versus unstable?
Well, I'm a man of many wants and needs.
In my personal opinion, I feel like he's always catered more towards unstable than MILF. Because he wants to be the baby.
We all did. That's because people
You're a piece of shit.
people just recently started having kids, though. So everybody probably has more experience with the unstable.
True.
Homie, really?
I mean, if you want to air you out, I mean,
No, I'm good.
if you're trying to air it out, you gonna say
I'm
really
gonna say
like,
hard MILFs though.
Hard MILFs?
Hard MILFs. Yep.
Describe a soft one.
Paraplegic. Like a steamed vegetable, dog. Paraplegic MILF.
Shut the fuck up.
You're gonna need a 10-minute delay on everything.
I need your brain to adjust back to the real world. All right. Okay. Nah, but yeah,
Don't
MILFs.
say paraplegic pussy either.
You
dog.
ass, dog.
no, yeah, we asked a grown man. We did not ask a 12-year-old boy on an
No.
Xbox Live
I'm
party
both,
chat.
dog. I'm both.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a good thing.
Oh well. Damn. Apparently Google heard me too.
All right.
Shit.
Wow.
I didn't do it in time.
Damn.
Facts.
Oh,
She
yeah,
said
dog.
she liked the bridge.
She let your big bridge, dog.
No, but it's about wrap it up, right? I mean, do you have anything else to talk about? Has everybody else said what they said?
I mean,
shit.
yeah, Doc. I mean, I think it's been a pretty decent podcast. We talked about a bunch of crazy shit.
Bruh.
He almost died.
Fuck that shit, dog. Open that window. I love y'all to death, dog, but
We gotta end this. I gotta
facts.
get some air, dog.
Facts.
Yeah, Doc.
I
Facts.
smell, look,
Like,
Markel's smelling like Hot Pockets over there.
bruh.
Or like a lean pocket.
Dude, what happened to lasagna?
Motherfucker.
Oh, the oven was preheating when we came back here.
Damn it. I'm just taking it with me. Fuck it. I'll just thaw it out right now.
Yeah.
Put it in the oven at the crib.
All right, so yeah,
Yeah,
later, y'all.
that's been Toast Rosa Podcast. Catch y'all later.